Hello folks, Hot Rod Rodney 25 back for video change part 12, I believe this is, of my major change video series. Hopefully there won't be too many more. I'm thinking maybe a 13 and a 14. I'm hoping now I'll be hopefully wrapping it up, because I did get some stuff done today. But anyway, let's get started on this video. You can see I've got my train running after I had to do a little bit of repair work. I put an older Atlas re-railer in for the bicycle wheelchair accessible crossing right there, so I wouldn't have to build a ramp again and end up breaking it accidentally. This way it'll be in there and I won't have to worry about uneven of the track and glue and that kind of stuff. So, and it came in, two of these came in some stuff that I purchased, so I kept thinking that I had two older ones that was a little shorter, and that's what I want, something a little shorter. The yellow, I'll probably make disappear. I don't know yet. I might just go ahead and paint it black or something and forget the yellow safety stripe. And you know, when the train's back in the camp area, it'll trip the sensor back there anyway whenever I get the sensors in and all that good stuff in the future. It'll trip it and have the signals and stuff out here flashing. So anyway, I did some work on repair work on my switch already that I didn't want to have to do today, but I did anyway, because the engines was catching on them control rails right there, the switchable rails, control points or whatever you want to call them. And it was bringing the truck up on the engine like that and stopping the engine. So I couldn't figure out why it would start now, but evidently those rivets on there, because it's an older switch that I threw in there, they must have been more loose than what I thought they would be, or was. So I took the whole switch out, put that re-railer in temporarily so I could still run a train and test stuff out. Took the switch out, used my little mini clamps that I had gotten a bunch of from up Carlisle, Pennsylvania at one of the swamp meet car part shows years ago. I think that's where I got them. I might have got them at like Big Lots. No, I got them up at Carlisle. I remember up at the car show. But anyway, out from one of the vendors that sells different stuff. It's a swamp meet, so that's when all the good stuff and stuff comes in. So anyway, I clamped that one rail up against the other rail, put a little touch of model glue on that rivet, and made everything straight, and did that with the other side also. After the one side dried, I did it with the other side and made them both straight. glued them, left them dry real good, and we're back in business. Now we don't have rocky rivets. You can tell that I evidently tried to, I thought maybe I was soldering or something one time. Evidently there's drops of solder in the rivets. I don't know what I was planning on doing there. I'm lucky I didn't, I guess, melt the switch down, but evidently the solder never held, if that's what I was planning on doing at one time a day. But yeah, I've had these switches for a long time, so it's hard to tell what I did, you know, back then, way before YouTube and all that. So but anyway, it's back in workable condition. I repaired these two as well. I clamped the one rail back to position and all that, and glued it. And this one I think had something, I had something glued on it. So I have two extra switches ready to go now. Over there, that's the power switches too. That I gotta repair, and some of them work, some of them can be used for manuals. Some of them, number 6s, are going to go up on this next level for the passenger yard, because they're the nice long switches. So, but anyway, the Tropicana building has got a, I guess you want to say, like a facelift paint job. Some granite or timeless gray. One of the two is the dock area, which is now like a concrete dock. Of course, the safety stripe was paint already there. I just taped it up so I wouldn't have to repaint all that. Orange, white walls, like the colors of the cars. This little piece of foam right here with the little white dot at my fingernail, that's supposed to represent the lock and the handle, and this is supposed to represent the service panel box. The conduit is made out of dowel rod into the air conditioner, which is a piece of foam. These are Mountain Dew soda caps, and just a little darker color on the top of green. Take a little bit of the lightness out of the cap. I didn't do around the sides and so forth, so because all these represent fans above each dock door to help keep the dock and everything cooled because of oranges and stuff like that. But the little pipe right there, painted beige, is a little restroom vent pipe for the women and men's restroom in the janitorial closet. Exhaust fan is also vented out that same pipe. But anyway, that's the new collar of the Tropicana building. It's the Tropicana collars, and I thought, what better place to put the green than use Mountain Dew soda caps and repaint that piece of foam green, and you'll have the green parts on the roof, the orange and white parts out on the front of the wall. I may still do another idea on that above the people doors yet. I'm not sure. It'll be in, you know, some kind of update, I guess. I don't know if it'll be in the actual update series or not. I just want to get out of this, doing this level. I've been doing this level for 1 or 2 months now, and I need to move on. I mean, you know, like I said before in other videos, the bumper LED lights and stuff I can get through the access panel up above here, and drop the lights and the wires and so forth. These, I don't know. I might still be able to get to them from this small access panel over here. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put lights there or not on those 2 tracks. I might not. But the train's been running for a good 10 minutes already. No derails, which is what I want. My track right there seems to, I'm going to have to sand it down or something. Get that black off of them tracks. I'll probably have to clean this track again soon. But yeah, my next area, guys, that I'll probably be working on, because this level up here, once I get the plywood on top here, that'll probably be starting to be a catch-all for this stuff to get transported over to and piled up and become a catch-all, so I can get moving on something else. This stuff here I'll probably store underneath the layout temporarily. The mail call stuff. I'm probably going to try and move on to getting the train to go further than that little circle, which is the whole idea of this layout, to make the train go a long distance. So I'm still working on, of course, the main level in places, and the main level connects to this level, which is about 11 and some odd inches above one another. That's the reason that back there, which I've shown in other videos, that incline back there goes off the 4-inch part of the incline up a board and on to, comes down here on to this level right here that the train is running on. And of course the incline decline starts on this side, which you probably won't be able to see it. It's way back there behind that part of that Lionel Bridge right there. And like I said, the place is a mess, guys. It's my fault. Of course, my dad's unable to come down here right now because of having cancer and chemo and stuff going on. He's going to the doctor tomorrow morning. He's been laying around sleeping a lot again. No appetite, so hopefully my mom will find something out what's going on while he's laying around sleeping a lot. It's hard. My mom and I's got a lot of stress on us right now, which is the reason I'm trying to work on my model railroad a lot. That's probably the reason you'll see a lot of videos being posted one after the other. Try to keep my mind off of some of it. Because if something happens to my dad for some reason, I don't know what's actually going to happen with the layout shed. But I don't want to give up working on it. I'm not saying something's going to happen to him either. I mean, it's just we're going through a hard time right now. And hopefully, they'll find something out at the doctor's tomorrow and get it straightened out. But anyway, let's follow the train around for a few minutes through the camp area. Through the cut. Watch it come out of the tunnel. Through the cut. And thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment in the section down below. Ding the bell for future notifications. And until the next video, Hot Rod Rodney out.